And the opponent, please welcome Zii Jia, Malaysia.
So this is going to be highly anticipated here. Zii Jia versus Kunlavut Vitidsarn. They've met 7 times. Zii Jia has the edge, though they last met at the Asian Games.
What did you?
That was in
Black. Right.
October of last year. And Lee won that in 3.
This side, serve, receive. You serve, Zii.
It says 2022, but of course the Asian Games took place a year later, thanks to the COVID pandemic. Before that, they hadn't met since 2022, so you can almost just about discount some of those results. It wasn't long after Kunlavut had become world champion, but he was not quite the same, was he? 23-year-old Kunlavut Vitidsarn, 173 centimeters tall. He's from the capital, Bangkok. He's currently 8th in the world, though he has been high, of course, at number 3. That was in June of last year. As I mentioned, current world champion, finished 2nd in 2022 World Champs in Tokyo. Has got a Southeast Asian Games gold medal as a former triple World Junior Champion, 2017, 18 and 19. He has barely broken a sweat in this tournament thus far. Been pretty comfortable. He's won 3 titles to his name, most recently his home tournament of the Thailand Open last year. He also won the India Open in 2023, and the year before that, the German Open. He finished runner-up at the French Open this year. Zii Jia is older at 26, is also much taller at 186 centimeters tall. He's from the north of Malaysia in Kedah. He's currently 7th in the world. That ranking, of course, just came out, and he'll be absolutely delighted with that. He's a former world number 2, though. That was achieved in October of 2022. Former Asia champion in that year. Southeast Asian Games gold medalist in 2019. And in terms of titles, he's won 5. 2 matches thus far against Angus Kalong. He's seen a lot of him recently, won that one. Weng Hong Young, he got pushed to 3. He's in pretty good form this year, as evidenced by his ranking. He beat Kalong, by the way, in the Thailand Open just a few weeks ago in the final. That was his first title since the Arctic Open last year. And he was a finalist at the Malaysia Masters. Komarul Lailia of Indonesia is our umpire. Su Xiaofeng is the service judge. Well, if you recall, it was the Indonesia Open last year, this very tournament, where Zii Jia actually talked about taking a break from the sport. How times have changed dramatically since then. He was going through a very, very rough patch. Big rough patch, and he announced this temporary break. He was out in the first 2 rounds of a couple of tournaments, including this one here, the Indonesia Open.
Malaysia.
He lost to Lakshya Sen here in straight games, just 33 minutes. And people were wondering what was the future of Zii Jia. And that has changed dramatically for him. So he's absolutely delighted. He's also said he's targeting gold at the Olympics We shall see. Big test here against Kunlavut. That's a really nice way to start things off for Lee. He's a power player.
1 love.
In his absolute prime. Kunlavut likes to drag things out if he can. Technical player. Been a fine start here from Zii Jia. He's mixed up some guile, and there's the power that he's known for. Lee at the Indonesia Open has never got beyond the semi-finals. That was in 2022. He got to the quarters once before in 2018. Well, that's a wild one from Kunlavut, who, by the way, until this event this year, had never gone beyond the opening round, which is quite surprising, really, for someone of his ability. Well, he gets his first point on the board here, Kunlavut.
Service over. 1-3.
Can just tell you that Li Shifeng, is through as you know, and Xu Qi has just about beaten Thomas Junior Popov, who's fought very, very hard here.
1.
Well, he's just not got going so much, Kunlavut, just yet.
4.
He's played 24 matches this year. He's won 17 of them. Zii Jia has played 34, that's 10 more, and he's won 24 and lost 10. Well, there was enough on that to take it through for Zii Jia.
Service over.
That's the sheer power that he has.
2.
He was on the floor for a little while.
Thank you.
You look at where Zii Jia was at the start of the year, and it wasn't such a good start as well. In the opening round of the Malaysia Open, disappointing, but then got a couple of quarterfinals at the India Open and Indonesia Masters, out the opening round of the French Open, then quarters of the All England. That's just gone long. He's got the drift behind him as well.
Service over.
That might have that impact. Remember, this is the more preferred end where Kunlavut is. And the general thinking would be. Just going on with Zii Jia. He was out in the second round of the Swiss Open and then out in the quarters of the Asian Championships to Jonathan Christie, who eventually won it. That's just out. But then he had a bit of a mixed Thomas Cup.
6.
But from Thailand Open onwards, he has been looking very good. Won the Malaysia Masters, Thailand Open, excuse me. Got to the final of the Malaysia Masters. He lost to Victor Axelsen in 3. Unfortunately had to withdraw or give a walkover to Ginting in the opening round of the Singapore Open. I think his exertions had got to him, and then here he is now at the Indonesia Open. Yeah, so this quarterfinal stage has been a bit of a bane for him. His last 2 he's won, but remember he's lost out on 4 quarterfinals this year.
Service over, 7-5.
Didn't quite carry over for Kunlavut. Well, there's the accuracy. Zii Jia loves to play for those lines, doesn't he? Makes it impossible almost to return. Yeah, you're going to give him that kind of height and depth. Basically, not enough of it. And Zii Jia is going to put that away. Not going to have too many problems. Now, talking of Kunlavut's year, two early exits at the Malaysian India Opens, and then Zii Jia's favour. Got to the semis of the Indonesia Masters as we look back at this point. That's just out. Then lost to Zii Jia in the final of the French Open, so things started to look good for him. Was out to John Christie in the All England. Long again. Asia Championships.
Service over.
Kunlavut out in the quarters.
10.
He got to the semis of the Thailand Open where he lost to Kalong, who eventually was defeated by Zii Jia. Second round of the Indonesia Open. Currently as it stands, quarterfinals here he's playing in. Been a slight mixed bag as well for Kunlavut.
Court attendant, wipe the court, please.
Just down by 3 now.
7-10.
Feels like it is Zii Jia on the ascendancy. He's the one now with the high rank. He's 7th in the world. Kunlavut is number 8.
Thank you.
In terms of Kunlavut, the quarterfinals, he's been in
7-10.
4 of them
Service
this year.
over.
11-7
interval.
At the interval, it is Zii Jia who's leading and playing well in this opening game against Kunlavut Vitidsarn.
11-7. Play.
First points right off the interval. Look at these net plays here.
Give signal.
Oh, he's done so well.
Service over.
How good was that
8-11.
from Kunlavut? On the angle, that was so acute. Played that very, very tightly. Well, he's come out all guns firing, isn't he? Since the interval, sometimes just having a little word with the coach.
Change.
Remember, he's on the preferred end, as it were, going into the drift. He wants to take advantage of that situation. That hasn't always been the case here, but generally what happens. Good, it's very good. It's also some sideways drift from left to right, by the way. But in that case, it didn't harm him too much.
Wipe the court, please.
Just the 1 point in it. Three very quick ones, relatively quick ones for Kunlavut to put him right back in this. His first points since the interval there, Zii Jia.
10.
Now looking at Zii Jia throughout his career.
11-12.
And at quarter-final stage, he has, it's about the conversion of them, isn't it? And not including today, he has won 24 quarterfinals and lost 16 of those. He actually had a poor run between 2023, end of 2023, right up to the All England. They lost 4 quarterfinals in a row.
14-11.
And he hadn't had that kind of run since 2019. So he was relieved that was the second worst ever run of quarterfinals. Then he's won his last couple, hasn't he? So it's a very decent record overall, in recent times especially. He's just started to surge forward again. As soon as I say that, then Kunlavut responds.
Court attendant, wipe the court, please. Yes, change.
As for Kunlavut, he's got an even better record in terms of quarterfinals. There's less matches, obviously, he's younger.
Thank you. Service over, 12-14.
He's won 16 and lost 8.
Play.
So twice as many quarters as he's won twice as many as he's lost. going for it here, Kunlavut. He's attacking, trying to dictate the pace. That's Zii Jia. He's kind of always looking to play those percentages.
13-14.
Well off the mark there. Only 1 point in it.
Jasmine, it just changed, right? Kunlavut, it just changed. Okay. He's
done well here.
Play.
Kunlavut, and he's looking to finally maybe even draw level. Which he does. So much better from Kunlavut.
All.
Now, can he go on to take the lead here? So for the first time now,
14.
Kunlavut in front since the very early stages of this game.
Thank you. Play.
He's just suddenly come to the fore here. Took him some time to get going, didn't it, Kunlavut?
16-14. Change.
He's on an excellent run at the moment. It was at one point, it was 10-5 in favor of Zii Jia. Can he finish this off? Oh, going for the stop drop. Brilliant from Kunlavut. He's happy to try and rally these out. He doesn't mind taking his time. He's quite happy to play the point as long as it takes. Find his moment, which he does.
Mas, over there.
So as I said, when it was 10-5.
Kunlavut, can you show the wrap up?
Since then, he has
Kunlavut.
He's been winning 12-4. It's really swung his way quite substantially. But this is the end, as I said, that he will try to
14.
do the damage from.
Play.
Yeah, doesn't quite carry towards Kunlavut.
Service over, 15-17.
Yeah, very tough test in here against Weng Hong Young as well. are the kind of situations that Kunlavut is perfectly happy with, but it's gone long. Yeah, Wang Yang really pushed Zii Jia as well. Remember that. They were trading points multiple times in the first game before Wang went on to win it, and then he also started the second game brighter, winning the first 4 to have a stretch of 8 points in a row. Then Lee striking back with 8 consecutive points in his own. Yeah, it's a great shot. He's picked his mark beautifully.
Service over, 18-16.
He says this Indonesia Open is the best event to assess his true strength before competing at the Olympics. But the presence of the world's top players here, the Indonesia Open, every match is guaranteed to be a tough challenge. He said it was a good test for him before those games, and with all the world's top players here, no game is easy. Every lap is going to be difficult. Every game will be a test for him to see if he can maintain a consistent performance. And he said it was a positive challenge for him. Yeah, he's gone quite wayward, hasn't he? Zii Jia. He was hitting those marks a lot more comfortably earlier on in this game. Seems to have changed quite drastically for him. Again, that's a wild one from Lee. He's set up 4 game points now for Kunlavut.
16.
He's really trying to go for these shots here. Everything he touches at the moment is working for him. Kunlavut strikes that one superbly and takes the first game in the process.
16.
A reminder that up till 14 all, he'd never had the lead, Kunlavut, but once he got it, he never looked back. Some promising moments for Zii Jia, but it's Kunlavut who takes the first game. 21-16, the 8th seed in front here in the quarterfinals.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds.
That was quite a dramatic fall away from Zii Jia in that last game.
Second game.
Just a reminder again that
Level.
he was at 10-5,
Play.
then 11-6, or 11-7. Even 14-11 he was leading. Which means it was 10-2 from there on to Kunlavut. Now, bearing in mind that it is now Zii Jia on the so-called preferred end.
Service over.
He's going into the drift, and in theory that
love.
means he can play his shots with absolute freedom. Whereas Kunlavut might have to be a bit more circumspect.
Thank you.
Now, just saw a very emphatic shot there from Lee.
Full.
That's a pretty good one himself from Kunlavut. Now remember, you play those shots accurately
Service
enough
over.
from his end,
1 all.
and they're not anywhere near the baseline, you can really do some damage with the drift behind you. There you go, that's two superb shots from
2,
the
1.
Thai world champion.
Change.
Yeah, he's playing with some real confidence. Remember, he won the last 4 points in a row, so he's basically won 6 of the last 7. Kunlavut. Certainly seems to be very confident. If you go even further
3,
back,
1.
when he was trailing 14-11, 13 of the last 16 points. That's going to be well out, isn't it? Just going back to what Zii Jia was saying
Service over. 2, 3.
about playing here, that this was a good test for him before the Olympics. All the best players here. No game is easy. Every lap is going to be difficult, saying all the right things. He said every game is going to be a test for me to see if he could maintain consistent performances. It's a positive challenge. Now, to be fair to him, he did say that he's not at his very
Service
best at the
over.
moment because
4, 2.
of the hamstring injury that he suffered. As a result, he had to withdraw from the Singapore Open. So we've got to maybe take some of that into account.
5, 2.
I think that's only fair. It's been a very, very good start here from Kunlavut.
Service over. 3, 5.
At the moment, you've got to love the way Kunlavut is playing.
Service over. 6, 3. Change.
Played so well in the net. Played some really big shots as well. But just to go back to what I was saying about Zii Jia, he said he's not in the best shape. He's only had a week to recover. He hasn't trained much. He's done light exercise to maintain physical fitness. He hasn't been tested yet in this tournament, we said. This is by far his biggest one. It's the first game he's dropped as well. That was in the last game against Wang Hongyang, and he's dropped another game here, so it's getting tested. There you go, there's what he's so good at doing. Zii Jia just... You haven't got enough height on that one. He will put it away. He's a tall man. Oh, that might be worth a challenge. It is indeed going to be a challenge from Kunlavut. Worth a shout, I think. 2 challenges on at the moment, both courts. Yeah, that's just why we've got a slight delay waiting, because the other court right now just had a challenge at the same time, but now we're waiting this one. Often that happens. Here we go. I thought Kunlavut might have had a shout for this. It might be okay here. We'll see. He's just out.
Talent unsuccessful. 1 talent remaining. 5, 6, play.
He's always going to just dispatch that one. A couple of points being like that, and he's drawn level here. Kunlavut has given up the lead for the first time in a while. Is this perhaps a turning point? The last time he was in front, it was 14-13 in the last game to Zii Jia. Yeah, this is what we were saying, that you cannot give him those sort of opportunities. He will take them.
Wipe the court, please. Thank you.
Front by 2 here. Good work from Zii Jia, better than where he was a short while ago. He's put on quite a run here now.
9-6.
So that run of 6 points comes to an end for Zii Jia. He was 3-5 down earlier. 3-6 down, I should say, excuse me. well wide, isn't it?
Service over, 10-7.
When he was all his time playing against in the second round of World Tour tournaments.
11-7 in the ball.
Got a 100% record. He's beaten every tie that he's faced. 3 wins out of 3. Quarterfinal stage. And as for Kunlavut, at the quarterfinal stage against Malaysians, this is his first full match. He once had to give a walkover to Zii Jia at the French Open quarterfinals. Right now, though, it is Zii Jia leading here, 11-7 at the interval of the second game, though. The first game has gone to Kunlavut Vitidsarn.
Court to 20 seconds. Court to 20 seconds. Coach, return to your chair. Kunlavut, you better toweling in. Okay. On court. 11-7. Play.
Looking for that corner.
Service over, 8-11.
Well for Kunlavut. He wants to kind of stay in this distance. So now again
11.
we see this fight back here from Kunlavut. He kind of started one after the interval of the previous game. He was trailing 11-7 there as well. Got to change his racket. Now at all levels playing against the Malaysians, Kunlavut has won 6 out of 8 meetings. He's got a good record there.
Play. Service over.
And Lee just eased the pressure that might have been building up on him. Quickly restores that 3-point lead that he had earlier.
Service over, 11-13.
Again, important as we said,
12-13.
for Kunlavut stay in that hunt.
Yeah, change.
take it over. Looked like he was going to get that.
Service over, 14-12.
And it's Zii Jia. Wins a point, just wouldn't go. Yeah, left himself a bit vulnerable there.
That is over, 13-14.
Now, what's interesting at this stage,
Court attendant, wipe the court,
the
please.
previous game, it was
Yes, ching.
around this sort of scoreline. This is where Kunlavut made his move, around this point. And Zii Jia do the same. Lee, as I said, never lost it. Ties in quarterfinals.
Kunlavut, change something.
Kunlavut's got a good record against ties overall.
Thank you. 14-all.
Zii Jia, 16 wins out of 22
Play.
against ties. He's got a very good record as well. Kunlavut seems to be the one that gets in his way. In his last 10 meetings, he's only lost 3 times to tie players, all of them to Kunlavut. With that kind of shot you're playing and the drift not in your favour, that is always going to be a little tricky.
15-14.
Oh, lovely shot from Kunlavut. Good reactions there from Zii Jia. Kunlavut comes out on top.
Wipe the ball. 16-14.
Kind of a no-look shot, wasn't it? Zii Jia has a losing record in quarterfinals against top 10 players.
Thank you.
A tight one. Just the odd match here or there.
16-14. Play.
Kunlavut also with also the odd match here or
Service
there.
over.
Very similar type of records.
15-16. Change.
But the difference here in this game from the last is that Kunlavut is in front. Oh, sorry, he's just trailing by 1. This was where, by this stage, Kunlavut had put on a massive run. And Zii Jia was struggling. Kunlavut just seems to be content at the moment. Good reactions again from Lee. Looked like he was wrong-footed, but he responded well, the Malaysian. Oh, what a rally that was in the end. It was Kunlavut who comes out on top, of both of them displaying some fantastic reflexes and superb shots as well. And he reacted as good as he could, really, in that sort of position. Zii Jia. Not easy. Just receiving a little bit of treatment there for maybe a little graze on the finger. Hopefully he should be okay. Yeah, I think this coming now, not sure who this is, helps really. Very good as usual here. They are excellent.
Players on court. 16 all. Play.
He's won the last couple of points. Kunlavut Vitidsarn.
Service over, 17,
Very, very. Just wants to
16.
go right down to the wire this second game. Again, he's picked his mark beautifully, right into that corner.
Service over, 17 all. Thank you.
Well, Kunlavut,
18,
I think it's just
17.
looked really good. He's constructed this so well today. He's just not looked flustered, as always. Such a cool customer. And he's in front here. Great reactions from him. And it's all going very nicely
19,
for for
17.
Kunlavut Vitidsarn. Zii Jia could be in some trouble here. 2 points the lead for Kunlavut Vitidsarn and 2 points the need. He's been trailing for a lot of this game, Kunlavut. Again, at one point it was 11-7, remember? Six interval. Oh dear, got that all wrong. And now 3 match points for Kunlavut Vitidsarn.
Match point 17.
This is the last really big tournament before the Olympics. We've got the Super 500 next week at the Australian Open. We've got a couple in North America as well.
Thank you.
But really, this is the last 1,000, it's the last big one, the preparation. And it's looking excellent for Kunlavut here.
Play.
And he finishes it off so well. Kunlavut Vitidsarn brushes off the challenge of Zii Jia, who, to in fairness in him, says he is struggling a little bit with a hamstring injury. But he's on point again. And he hits his 4th semi-final of 2024.
21-17.
That's the kind of form he's in. Fantastic display from Kunlavut Vitidsarn today. Got to say, it's been in really fine nick. So Kunlavut Vitidsarn, the 8-seed tie, beats Malaysia's Zii Jia 21-16, 21-17. It's taken 52 minutes to do so. If you've never been to a badminton event, well, I'd suggest this is where you cut your teeth, because the Indonesia Open has the most amazing fans here. We've been certainly enjoying ourselves. Hope you have as well. Now it's time for women's singles here, quarter-final day. And An So-young, the world #1, the top seed.